Hey everybody, what's up? So I'm working on a couple of pieces here. So stay bound and stay with me. Yes, I always have expectations, but the polarity of all life is what happened in the expectations. They came in on certain levels, and when they come on in certain levels, they create a certain ironic symmetry in their own way. When the ionic symmetry runs in, understanding that I just watched something on the Kabbalah, and with the, going in with that orgasm of life, the vibration, what brings the happy tone to the body, to the mind, to the soul, knowing where you live takes certain knowledge in order to partake in the world that we have chosen to be in. One of the words I want to just talk about for just 1 second is over here, and it is BDC. I don't know if you've ever seen those letters before. BDC. Okay, now I'm not sure if I made a mistake in this. Yeah, made a mistake with that. Here's the new word. It's beau, means beautiful. I should have only been using one of these vowels. The vowels that were actually in here are O-I-A. O-I-A. If O-I-A is in here, O-I and A. So there should be was-o. O-U-I. Oh no, there's no U. O-U. Oh, there's no S. You see, if I had an S to that, it would say was-o for bird. So it's ibex, O for water, beau for beautiful, obia, wax, box, axe, bow, wab, web, o. So see all the words? These are all the words. Okay, O meaning water. Then there's 2-letter words. And the 2-letter words, you see this 9 points? What's 9 and 5? What's really ironic is 5 times 9 is 45. The 2-letter words is 54 for the sun. The 3-letter words are 81. Okay, so here is 13 out of 81, but they're talking about a Scrabble score, so I'm just relating. I'll always relate it because the average is in here. The average is in this game. The 3 are related to 3 numbers. The reverse alphabet, or reverse numeric alphabet, if you want, is 27. We will not count the 0. The 0 is a combination. That's why it's 0. It's a combination of what's within. So we have 13 from 81 equaling to 68. So the wax happens to be the house planet. It also becomes the king and the queen in this game. Here is the jack. Number 10, the connection of A, B, C, D is the axe. 1 through 24. Because it is the 24 in actuality that what will reflect the 1. Now I'm going to explain this to you. First of all, the 24th letter is the dividing house of DC. The reverse is C. When you flip the alphabet around, A goes over to C. 1 through 23 is the first and the last, A through W. Okay, 1 through 23. When you get to 24, you have come onto the ass of the dice, or the X comes in. It's something new for me. This is something new for me. I never saw it. Newfie. I never saw this equation. I never found an equation and saw it like this before. You know what happens? You know what this is all about? Adult entertainment. Meaning you got to be an adult to know what's going on right now. Add ULT. The Kabbah, the Kabbalah. So what I'm doing now is I took the word zodiac and I reversed it. So here's what it looks like. B, W, and X. Forget about that in between. I want to take that away. I didn't reverse the I. The reverse position, actually, it should say this. Okay, it should say this. I don't know what it is. That's why I wanted to take it away. But when I see this W1, I just know that the W is made up of two wings. W is made up of two wings. One wing here and one wing here. And if it's like this, you're going to have a block. But if it's like this, okay, you're going to have a diamond that comes in. And then what will happen into this diamond is, did I do that right? I went, oh, because I went straight through here, okay, and then this way, over here. And when you do this, if I make that error and splice it up early, all you have to do is show that there's a gap here, like the open book of a page. You know what I'm saying? All these gaps and all these widths and all these angles are just, you have to add in that effect, that look effect. You know, I'm just even trying to find out what look effect it is over here. You know, and then I'm not sure if there would be a line down here, so we would now come down here and then we would go onto that effect. So what's the W now doing? Synchronicity, the crow, the zodiac. So now we come into the zodiac, which would be a B, W, and X, and then all the letters, and this is what we do. So when we get to bow, which is number 8, it should be 81. It's now 73. It's creation of the heavens in the bow. Or how about in the womb? The wab is the same thing, and the web is the same thing. Aw is number 6, which is the invert cube, but yet you're with 3 letters. Can we look at it the same, or should we look at it with 3 cubes now? But with 3 cubes, the maximum you can get, if you want to look at this with 3 cubes, that's 13 out of 18. So 13, which is the king, out of 18 equals to 5 E-R-M M-E-R, Mercury, Earth, residence of Venus. The R is that residence of Venus, because what happens is that with the 1 die, there are 8 voided spaces with 1 dot, creating the letter and the words Ra. The 13 and the 5 equals to what is the 18. So how did they come together to express this relationship? Does it have to do with the 3 void, which is a way to see this on a card, but you can't see this on a cube because it goes right through here. It's the only, it's the 6 cube has the 3 dots lined up here. The 2 cube is showing you that the dots are either this way or the dots are even this way, but they're never showing you the dot straight. But what if the dice cube you're facing is on this angle? Then you'll see it this way, if the dice cube is this way. So now it's pointing. Remember, when you look at that, the value is 5. So if it's this way, okay, it's less than 5. So if you look at it this way, okay, then it becomes less than 4. Okay, so I'm feeling much better. Thank you. So we went into the words. So in reality, the 6 and 8 in two numbers, okay, in two cubes is okay, but this is in three cubes, and I'm not really sure which way to go with it, but I can tell you with three cubes, right? Just hold on a second. We're gonna go up here and go sick bow odds. And let me see if we get this images. Okay, so we have it over here. Let me see if I can get. Oh, there we go. So we're playing with three cubes. I'm gonna have to make a new video. So if you want to see this fresh from the start, we're gonna take this fresh from the start. But I'm gonna continue just in case somebody made it to the end. So we got the word big and small. Small is 4 letters. Big is 3 letters. Right away, it's our DC. The small numbers are all numbers 4 to 10. The big numbers are 11 to 17. Understanding that 111 is 3 numbers and it pays 180 to 1. One triple wins, one wins 30. So let me see it. Oh yes, okay. So if you're playing, let me see. So if you're playing all of them, 6 of them, they divide this by 60, you covered all, it's 30 to 1. Getting 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 2 is 60 to 1. So it's paying twice as much as here. 1 and 5 is 20 to 1. Look at that. Number 6 is 18 to 1. 4 by 5, 20. 15 by 4, 60. Mars comes 4. And look at that. 410 is not the same communication as we have in the cube with 2 dice, where 10 and 11 are a split. A, B, C, D, E, F, E, G, E, H, E, I. Wait a second. E, I, E, J, E, K, E, L, E, L. 2 over to Q. So now you can go F. Okay, you can use the 5 or the 6 to create your 11, but you can continue on for the third one. So when you continue on, the reality is to 12. Your first 2 dice are 6 and 5 plus 1. 6 and 5 plus 2. 6 and 5 plus 3. 6 and 5 plus 4. 6 and 5 plus 6. 6 and 5, 11. Sorry, 6 and 5. 11 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. So in their next realm of 5 and 6, 11, to either roll, the third dice is 5 and 6, 11. The 6 will bring you over to Q. The 5 will bring you over to the half-life spirit. So this is the base. In 2 dice, it pays you 2 to 1. Or 1 and 6 pays you 6 to 1. So you can see that the 7 that pays you 6 to 1, which should be so ironic. So ironic. Understand why I'm saying ironic? Because the 1 and 6, where they say there are 3 ways to roll 7 on the dice. Okay, 3 ways to roll 7, but there's only really 1 way to roll 1 and 2. Why is it playing less? And then it says to die 1 win 6. Oh, okay, that's my bad. My bad. All the odds are the same. What it means is those are the numbers. They're showing you the dots and they're giving you the numbers. Look at the stretch. You notice they're tilting everything to the left, right? They tilted everything to the left. And did you notice they never put number 6 at the top? They only went 1 over to 5. They didn't need to go over to 6. It went, and in fact, everything, okay, ends in 6, right? Look at that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 1s. Remember, there are 3 dice, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're only looking at 2 die combinations of any of the 3. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 number 1s. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 number 2s. They have 1, 2, 3 number 3s. They have 1, 2 number 4s and 1 number 5. So when you see 66 come together, it comes together at the sun. 4, 5, and over 6, 6. Then 4 and 4 come together with 5 and 6. Area space of 11, the house, 8 and 11. Then 3, 3, and 3, 9 come together at 15 in Mars. O-I. When you hear O-I, O-I, like oink, oink, coming together. And then 2, you see 4 twos, that is 8, the heaven, coming together with 8, and 18 equals to the game. And then you have 5 ones, and then you have 20. 5 and 20. E and T, T and E. That is the gateway. Y is the gateway division on this tri-planet Earth. This tri-planet Earth. Try again. Time has come around after millenniums have passed. From one Earth to the next Earth to the next Earth in rotation of the millennium. Knowing that formation of what is the letter A, what is the letter M, what is the letter W, is the formation in the house of Aleph. A, L, E, F. Look at the design. The complete word is under the A. There is a design from within the A. Okay, a cutout design. I've done it once before. I do not always see it. No, I cannot always repeat. No, I do not always remember. Does that mean I completely forget? All I know is today I learned another word. It was synchro in the city. The city meaning C, as in the 1 and 1 split. In I, in the 3 worlds of A and B, which is the split, and it's on this angle and this angle. It's not on this angle, it's this angle, it's split by this angle. I don't know, it's on this angle. Union Jack. So IT in the IT system. What is the I? What does that mean? The dot and the dash that is created by the small I. The Y, that is the 7th gate. That is the Earth's 7th gate through the heart. It shows one straight and one cutting coming in. I don't know how the heart works. The reason for the crow, what does the crow do? Does the crow have anything to do again with the letter C in creation 1 and 1, starting from 1 foot out the door into Ra, the letter R equaling to 12, noted that in the Cubanic world, and also because of Kabbalah existing, and because of the tree of life in Kabbalah, and because how the tree of life in Kabbalah connects over to the gaming industry, into the roulette wheel, into the cube that fits between the 36 numbers, and to know what double chai, what single chai is, the pole that lives between the ring of life. I was speaking about the cubes before, about the numbers that I didn't finish, and I'm really sorry that I didn't. It was the unscramble. I'm going to show it to you real quick again. Here is the 13 and the 12, right? And one was the wax, and the other one was the box. The box is 666, is 2666. Basically, and the wax is 516, which is actually 66. The W is number 5. The A is number 1. Why everything ends at X? Because there's a division between W and X, okay, where this one is D and this one is C. And there's a complete 180 polarity separation between the two according to this dice cube. Okay, you see the number 3 is here. Now to get the number 4, you got to flip the dice upside down. They're polars. But to go 6, 5, they're 90-degree neighbors. So you got 2 neighbors, 3 neighbors, 4 neighbors at 90 degrees. Okay, and then you got to flip the upside down, and that same 4 neighbors is at 90 degrees. That's your 720 polarity ring, polarity pole. And the ring is what's around that pole. And you do it on 6 sides. So you do it on 6 sides, so this area over here is 90, 90, 90, 90. But the thing is, when you flip it this way, You know, it's a different real number. I always wanted to call it 120s in the corners. 120 in the corners and 90 to here. Why? Because a straight line is shorter than the crossover line to get down to this point over here. Maybe that's why they had on the jack, you know, you ever see the jack, the card, the hat, the way the helmet was made, you know, on the jacks. You know, the crown, I'm talking about the crown. Sort of actually this one ended up this way at the end. So the crown ended up something like that, part of a hexagon. And I messed up the whole page, I'm not happy. So anyways, inside of this is the 23rd, this is the 24th. The polarity is in this over here. So I'm figuring if you go 1 through over to 23, which is 210 plus 66. 21, 22, 23, 66. So this would be equals to 276. So it would end here, but to restart and to encompass this within, right? To encompass this within as like if this was 1 and this was 24, okay? We would have to go, this would be B over here. Okay, so the encompass of 1 would be B, and the encompass of 24 would be 23 if it was mirrored. Okay, 47, by the way, is time. So you can see we're on two sides of time, connecting time to another side, right? So this would, if I reflect both of these, they would equal 25 at 25, talking about jack, which is a hookup, jack earth. So what I would do is now I would go B over to X, and I would go A over to W. So this would be 276. And by the way, if I went A over to X, it equal to 300. The 51 left over is Mars, the AE world, arts and entertainment. This would be bowling, and that would be 10 frames and a perfect game, okay, would be 300, and it would be 12 strikes. 12 strikes, okay, 12 strikes, okay, 1 through the 10th frame over here. In the first frame, you will add up 30, and in the 10th frame, you will add up 30 with three rolls. It'll be 10, 10, 10 into the 10th frame, counting for 1,030 Roman numerals, 1030. I'm just trying to, there's a piece missing in here that I am missing. The vowels is a 51 count. There's one other piece missing. Yes, hold on a second. Yes, so if I added up 1 to X, 1 to this, so B over to X, although this is 276, this would be 300, this would be 299. And there was a figure today that came out to 299. I need to find it now and explain it. This is the dividing house, the gateway. 1 times this here is also a reflective in the cube. 2 times 4, 2 plus 4 is 6 and 8. The reverse of what 1 is 6. And what surrounds 1 is all 8. 6 of 8. That's your dividing house. Here is 1 and 6, just like the cube. Here it is the 9 lives of the cat. So what we have as dividing here is because we've started on the other side. So now, so that's it. Oh yes, I remember what I wanted to do. So we have this calculation. Hold on a second. It has to do with number 12. Yes, 12. Hold on, 12 strikes. Yes, 12 times 24 equals 12 times 24 equals 288, which is 2 times 144. I'm going to go 1440. Just for the day equals 288.
because I'm going into the vibration, how we're going to work into the vibration with this actuality. Everything has to come out in truth. The whole entire universe is connected, and the Kabbah, the cube, the Kabbalah, they're all talking the same words that I see, that I can read easily, and it shows up everywhere. So it doesn't matter where we work. So at the same time, with your 12 strikes working this, everybody knows an X, okay, is also worth 120. So 12 times 10, 12 times 10 equals to 120, plus 288 equals to 408 or 318. To a single digit or to a complete count. The blue world's heaven, I don't know. The cubic world in between the bookends of Mars and Neptune, which is Pluto, playing the house in between. The 10-20 understanding over here in bowling, how it works also is when you're counting in French from 60 plus 10, 4 times 20, and then 4 times 20 plus 10 equals to 70, equals to 80, equals to 90. The reason I'm rushing right now, I feel like I'm rushing, is because it's a long video, and I don't want to, you know, it's not live, and I don't know who can withstand staying here so long without having other things to do. It was just a fantastic video. I have another one to share, but I made a little error in the video, and I'm gonna fix it up and upload it. And my peace, my heart, my love is out there. I'm telling you, it's spreading around. I can feel it. The easier the information comes in that I reckon with, the more I know people are starting to see the light, to see the truth. The more I know that the baseball is more than a baseball. We are the light.